Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for Desmond Bane.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. And there's Jackson. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4-man position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Daniel Gafford is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brooks in at the 1. It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And here's Morant, following the three-pointer by MP. A 3-ball. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 7 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yeah, it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And there's the bucket from MP.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Gafford. Minnesota's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Now this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here is Bane, following the three-pointer by MP. Morant with it, picked up by Edwards. And the rejection by Gafford. Bane, no good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's 21 points for Brooks.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Morant, following the basket by MP.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
With the drive, there he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Jackson finds Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis to stop the run. And again, Memphis no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's MP. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
MP, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Here's Morant following the basket by MP. Over Brooks. And that one's good. Morant's got 13.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Edwards, the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. That is checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant passes to LaRavia. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP uses his vertical like that. I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Jackson. Over Edwards. And that one comes up a bit short. Timberwolves leading by 20. The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got 36.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
From outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Minnesota making a switch. Timeouts checked in. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And it's Morant missing. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And here's Morant following the three-pointer by MP. Morant kicks to Smart. They could use a bucket. That shot off the mark. Here's Brooks. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 44.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oh, the lob to Smart. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. 46 points for MP.
Outrunning the field, MP. Got those young legs, folks.
Drummond up top. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Bain.
Checking here for the Grizzlies, number 34.
For three, Williams. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Edwards. Still without a basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Hits it again. Wow!
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around the best ever.
And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. To the paint, picked off in midair. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brooks has got 54 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free.
Team's making some changes here. Here's Williams. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Brooks against Morant. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Front-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Anthony Edwards out there with Brooks. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Warriors was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Brooks for three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 59 points.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Stolen by McDaniels. Again, what an avalanche!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Morant. Bucket is good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Brooks against Morant. Brooks misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jacks up a three. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And that one's good. MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Drummond. Clark outside. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Morant outside. Morant with another miss.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Brooks misses. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. With a second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Primo's checked in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you
Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking.
Another bucket. Wow.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Here's Jackson. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. Launches it. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite score.
A pretty lopsided game for the first half. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. for Minnesota. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Make some noise.
And for Memphis, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Jackson, and it's LaRavia in a power forward. And here's Edwards from the arc, and the three ball is good. Edwards got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength.
Good, another from 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Jackson passes to LaRavia. Outside, Bane. Can they get it? A second chance effort. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 32 points.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Brooks. Connects again.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shoots. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Morant passes to Jackson. No good on the shot. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Here's Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Good. He hits again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here.
Yet another bucket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And MP now has one of the all-time records in sports history, passing Wilt's 100 mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
So, after a tremendous performance, let's go to center court to hear from MP himself.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Well spoken and such a likable player, isn't he, Greg? And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside, Payne. Payne drawn the double team. On the wing, Jackson. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here's Brooks from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. No good that time. Nice D from Brooks. There's the lob to Towns.
And what an alley-oop. Those two beat each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Morant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Gafford kicks to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Morant. Brooks, the best of Towns. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gafford kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Brooks. Down low, Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Morant. And that one goes long. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Morant against MP. Pass to Gafford. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he drives in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Morant. To end the drought. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Morant's got 11 here in this quarter alone. For the screen on Morant. Brooks, the pass to Gafford. And that one, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
To the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Memphis has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to LaRavia. Payne kicks to Jackson. 1:19 left to play in the third. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 16 here in the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Gafford. Out to Brooks. Pass to Towns. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jackson has the open look, and a miss there on the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Timberwolves call time here. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
You've got MP, and it's Primo in at the two-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Vince Williams. And it's Bane in for Marcus Smart. Brooks the pass to Primo. Brooks against Drummond. Inside. Here's Medu. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Brooks has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Morant with the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Morant against Brooks. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Outside Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Jackson. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Coffee. Timberwolves passing it around. And that one's good. MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Morant against MP. Nice D from Brooks. Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Hits it from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Pass to Jackson. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. The three from Morant. Brooks grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Morant for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The drive by MP. And he converts the layup.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And for Memphis, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Drummond with a screen on Brooks. Morant outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the basket by MP.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them.
Connects again from distance.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. It's good.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
The three, and again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, Dane. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Brooks grabs the board. The three. Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Now, here's Bane. Defense right on him. Bane drawing the double team. Now, here's Morant for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now, here's MP. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. It's again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands.
MP, you just set a new record for points scored in an NBA game. Describe what you're feeling in this moment.
Honestly, I feel like the GOAT right now. I feel like I'm the greatest to ever do it for real.
So what's next? Where do you go from here, from this amazing accomplishment?
I've got some old coaches to text, some family, some friends. And you know what I gotta do. I gotta go celebrate with my teammates. Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats.
Cheers.
Just